Good afternoon. Bit late with my match report this weekend, mainly because I went to the match in person and my uh, skills as a technician um, don't allow me to make videos on the move. So here I am, good night's sleep, been to church, time to reflect on the goings on yesterday at St Andrews. I'll start with a little quiz. How many of the last 10 goals we've conceded have been due to giving the ball to the opposition or allowing the opposition to run the length of the field without touching them? How many of those last 10 has that been the case? Well, it doesn't take much thinking about it. The answer's all of them. We've seemed to got into this habit of lack of concentration, panic, which frankly is not professional enough. Now, blaming the injuries isn't really because during those 10 goals we've had our best and perhaps our weakest defence out, so we can't blame any particular individuals. It's just keeps going on and on and on. What do we put it down to then? And I just honestly think it's the mood. The mood in the camp is not great. Our manager, John Eustace, always comes out at the end of the game and says what a great group they are. They're all behind each other, blah, blah. And in general, they probably are. But yesterday, there were signs that that mood had changed. Kevin Long gave Longello the biggest ticking off, shall we say. After the third time, he tried to dribble past people, lost the ball, and put our defence in a weak position. He was subbed soon after that. And as I say, there are signs. There are signs that this all ain't sweetness and light anymore. And the manager can try and cover that up as much as he likes. We can see it now on the pitch. The usual, it's the club, it's the ground, it's the rail strikes, it's whatever. It's down to the players and the coaching staff being at one. Now, I had a little correspondence with somebody yesterday who said that they couldn't get to the game because they were watching the rugby. Well, I think it was a slip of the tongue, to be honest, to say he couldn't go down. Of course he could. And he's he's entitled to his opinion. He's entitled to do what he likes. I just pointed out it was a poor excuse. And he said it was more exciting. Yeah. So's jumping off Lewis's, but you know, you're going to do that. We need to play our part as fans. It's not the time to desert the sinking ship. Now, I'm willing to bet you that every ticket for Wigan next week will be sold, and there will be massive support for that game. Biggest game we've probably had for a long time. We don't do well at Wigan. We managed to lose against 10 men earlier in the season at home to Wigan. They were bottom of the league then, and they're still bottom of the league now. But we've lost to Huddersfield, who are in the bottom three. We lost to Cardiff twice, who were in the bottom four. We've lost to Rotherham, who are in the bottom five. So we've lost to virtually everybody below us. So we can't go there and think, oh, well, we'll beat them. What is needed? What is needed? And it doesn't matter. We won't probably have Deeney, we won't have Bielik, and we won't have Sanderson, and we won't have Trusty. Our four best players. They ain't going to be there. And it's up to the likes of Mark Roberts coming back, Harley Dean coming back, Max, and all the other 30-year-old pluses to do the business. Now, we've got some youngsters in the team now, and everybody says, well, it's time to give them a chance. Are they good enough? Are they good enough to take the places of those people who I've just mentioned? No, they're not. They're not. George Hall yesterday, not picking on him in particular, tried his hardest. He kept going up blind alleys, giving the ball away, getting beaten. Can't criticise the boy's effort. He's dying for the shirt. And all those cliches that we talk about. But cliches don't put the ball in the net. Now, their goal yesterday was a catastrophic catalogue of errors. Catastrophic catalogue of errors. For ending up with Longello getting caught under the ball. I have to say, the bloke that headed in, that was a magnificent goal. He powered it into the deck and it went under the crossbar. Fabulous goal. We don't have anybody that does that. We don't have anybody that scores a blinder. You know, we can go back. Yes, Maybury against the Baggies and Bakuna against Hull. Twice. We played 37 games this year. We scored from one free kick. One in 37 games. We've got to turn those chances into goals. It's no good sticking it into the wall. It's no good putting it in row Z. It's got to hit the target. Now, you can tell from my mood that I'm a bit fatalistic at the moment. But it's going to change. It is going to change. Something will spark it. And let's be honest, next Saturday will be a good time to do it. So, don't turn your backs on the guys. All those going to Wigan next week, and I'm trying to work out a way to get there, but short of getting a plane and stopping in a very expensive hotel, I'm not going to do it. But I ain't stopping trying. Be there. Get behind the lads. Keep right on.